Hi everyone, welcome to this morning hips class. This class is just 10 minutes and we're going to be getting straight into our hip stretches. So I want you to come onto your mat and let's just take a deep breath just to release anything we might be holding on to and just set our energy and our space for this new day. So come into a seated position. We're going to exhale everything out. And when you're ready, you're going to inhale. Lift the arms up towards the side. Press the palms together. And on the exhale, bring your hands all the way back down towards your heart. We're going to release the hands towards the side and come into our first stretch for this morning. And that is our butterfly stretch. So you're going to come with your soles of your feet together. You're going to take your hands maybe interlace them, bring them around. And just sit up as high and as tall as you can go, flapping your wings of your butterfly up and down, waking up your hips. You could even take a few neck rolls here, gently rolling your neck around to each side. And if you're really comfortable, we could take a deep breath, inhale, and on the exhale, bring our head just a little bit closer to our toes. We could hold it here for a few breaths. We're going to pick ourselves back up, and I want you to place your palms behind you, fingertips away from you. Open your legs a little bit wider than hip width, and we're going to think about dropping your knees down to each side. So left side, right side. You want to think about making 290 degrees here. We'll just do one more round and just hold it to one side. Let's go all the way towards the left side. And I want you to sit up and face that left foot. Try to make sure that the ankle is in line with the knee for both feet. You're going to inhale, lift the chest up, exhale, fold a little bit lower. Feel that in your left glutes and hips. You're going to take 2 breaths here. Think about keeping the length in your spine as you press yourself up and we move over to the other side. So roll over towards the right side, face that right foot, take a big breath here, and exhale, come all the way down. Two breaths. Picking yourself all the way back up. You're going to see if we can make ourselves into all fours. You're going to tuck the toes, come into all fours, try to make sure that your shoulders are in line with your wrists and your hips are in line with your knees. We're going to take 3 hip circles in each direction. So you bring in that right foot all the way up and around, and then reversing for about 3 counts. It's a really good exercise for the hips. Let's do the next side, all the way up and around. And reversing. Very good. You're going to tuck the toes, take a big breath here, and exhale, push up into your downward dog. We're going to pedal out the feet. See if we could say hi to our hamstrings. And then we're going to come into a yogi squat. So you're going to place your right foot, you could lift it up just a little bit, bring it over towards the right side of the mat. Bring your left foot over to the left side. So if you're comfortable here, you can stay here. If you can get a little bit lower, we want to sink down as low as we can go. Placing our palms together and taking our elbows to open out our hips. Sitting here in a hip stretch. And maybe just moving around a little bit, seeing how that feels for the hips. You're going to take a small side stretch. So you're going to take your right hand, hold the left ankle, lean over towards the right side and lift the left arm all the way up, taking that extended side stretch. Move into the next side. So you're going to hold on to your right ankle with your left hand. Inhale, reach up. Right arm, feeling that stretch. Bringing yourself back down, you're going to press the fingertips into the mat. We're going to try to see if we could straighten the legs and come back down into the squat about 3 times. So let's go for 1. Bring it back down. 2. And the last one. We're going to untuck the knees, come back into all fours, and we're going to try to see if we could scoot our legs over towards the front of the mat for figure 4. So right foot comes straight in front of us. We're going to bring our left ankle across. You can place your fingertips either away from you or towards you, whatever is comfortable. We're going to take a big breath and draw that right foot all the way up into our chest. And try to think about sitting up as high as you can go and keeping that leg in one straight line. We're just going to shake it out, drawing it more over towards the right side. So you can feel the stretch in your left glutes, in your left hips. Then we're going to come into our half fish pose. So I want you to bring your right knee towards the front of the mat. Take your left foot and place it across that thigh. We're going to inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, hug towards that left foot. Keep your chest up. And just enjoy this twist for about 2 breaths. When you're ready, bring the hand back down. Draw yourself back and come out of it the way that you came. And we'll take the next side. So right foot tucks in. Bring it across that thigh. Press the fingertips behind you. Pull that left leg in. You could spin your palms or your fingertips away from you. So you can get deeper into it. And maybe just use that as leverage to bring your chest closer. Rock side to side. And this time you pull in more over towards the left side so you can feel the stretch here. Let's get ready for our half fish. You're going to tuck that left knee towards the front of the mat. Bring your right foot across. Inhale, reaching your left hand up. And we want to think about really just hugging into that foot. Try to get this connection as close as possible and use your right hand to deepen the twist. So when we inhale, we send that length or that light straight up our spine. When we exhale, we get deeper. Take one more breath here. And then come out of it the way that you came. And drawing yourself back up and reaching your legs all the way out. You're going to come into a reclined position. So you're going to lie all the way back down. And we're going to see if we could bring the legs a little bit wider than hip width. And we're doing the same tick-tock action where we're dropping our hips down to each side. Just wiggling it out. Let's just do one more. And then we're going to leave our knees apart. And then gently try to draw them in. So your feet are probably about the distance of the mat or a little bit further. And you try to draw the knees in. We'll take that one more time. Open it. And draw it all the way back in. We're going to take one last stretch here, our happy baby. We're going to draw the hips up. See if you could place your hands on the inside sole of the feet, or maybe grabbing the big toe if that's more comfortable. We'll just take one breath here and then end in our reclined butterfly. So you could rock side to side. And then bring your legs in. You could bring it into butterfly here. And then extend it all the way back down, bringing your hands up and overhead for your last few breaths. So you could even take the flapping of the butterfly here. Maybe come in, open back wider, whatever feels good for you today. And I want you to stay here and maybe just set an intention for your day. And take a few breaths for yourself. So I will leave you here on the mat to enjoy the rest of your practice. Thank you so much for moving with me today, and I will see you on the mat soon.